worry. We'll make sure that we just give you the right type of energy here when it goes from Abuja. I know I mentioned earlier that you do not have to look for love in the wrong places, but in the right places, and that starts with you loving yourself. And trust us, here on Eagles 102.3 FM will always give you the right type of love. My name is Cassandra Yunimbe, and today is Monday, the Monday edition of your number one radio show here on Eagles from Abuja, where we not just get to have bold conversations, but we also talk about the unspoken truth. And this is where no topic is too taboo, no conversation is too cute, and no truth is too real to spill. We gotta talk about everything. And I think for some people, for them, this program has become welcoming you to the girlfriend show. Yes, now it's a special kind of the girlfriend show, because tell me why this is the girlfriend show and I'm surrounded by all of the boyfriends. Well, I don't know what's going on, but
Welcome.
all right.
Yes,
Well, I'm going to allow the men introduce themselves, and then we get it on right there. Let's start from left.
Back again. My name is Fortune Madaba.
All right, Fortune.
And I'm Chooks.
Okay, Jukes.
And here with you is Ken Ayesa Stanislas.
All right, Ken. Here with you is Ken. Okay, what an introduction. All right, now without further ado, let's get right into talking about what we need to talk about today. I mean, so much is happening. We were supposed to discuss this last week, Friday, but you know that we had some type of interruption on our usual programming, but it's all for good. You know, sometimes those type of inconveniences, so long as they make us smile to the back, we don't have a problem, and we always find a way to make it up to you. So it's just like a spillover from last Friday. So let's talk about this having today here on the show. Now, simply put, this person is basically sent. Let me just read it the way the person sent it, or should I allow someone else to do the reading? Well, let me do the reading to be fast. Well, let's start. Now, it says, I don't know if I'm looking for advice or just trying to breathe. Let the poor breathe. But maybe someone out there can help me see clearly, because right now I feel stuck. I'm getting married in a few months. We've printed the cards. Traditional marriage was done in January, I'm guessing, of this year. My fiancé is the first child and only son in a family of 6, 5 girls and him. And a few months ago in April, he told me he wants us to relocate to Benin, where his parents live. According to him, his parents are aging and he wants to be close to them to raise our family in the same city where he can take care of them too. He says it's his responsibility as their only son. But here's my problem. We met in Lagos. The thought of starting over in Benin feels like losing a huge part of myself. The company he works for also has a branch in Benin. So for me, or for him rather, the move is seamless. But for me, I live and work in Lagos. I run a business here. My clients, my contacts, my career, everything I've built is here. And I am not just working a job, I'm building something I've poured my life into. When I suggested that maybe his parents could come stay with us in Lagos, he shut it down completely, saying Benin is their home and that they won't feel comfortable anywhere else. I love him, but I'm afraid I'll move and start to resent him. I feel unseen, I feel torn, and what scares me more is I don't want to become a bitter wife just because I gave up everything too early. So please tell me, if two people love each other but have different visions of where home should be, is it selfish to want to stay in the city where I've built my life, or is this what it means to be a wife? To give up your world so you can fit into his? Honestly, I lose my mind because no one sees that I am not ready to give up my life, and yet I'm too scared to call off the wedding. I'm really confused. So, simply put, her fiance want them to relocate to Benin to live with his parents. That is now her husband.
Okay.
So, in fact, it's her husband because of no
Already.
traditional marriage.
Yes.
So,
So
I
it's
don't even
already
understand.
secured them.
It's like,
So
yes.
yes, like her husband wants them to move to Benin
Okay.
from Lagos so that they can live with his parents. Because according to him, he's the only son,
That is
the
one thing.
firstborn child,
Ah.
and he wants to be close to his parents because according to him, they are aging. And another key thing is that they don't want to move. I think I can relate to this because there are some African parents that don't leave where
They
they've
are
always
very
known.
comfortable
Yes,
where they are.
exactly. So this is the topic of discussion. Let's set the ball rolling.
First of all, let me just. That is a very unfortunate situation where you
Okay.
married the only son, you married the first child, and now as a man already have perspective.
Okay.
It's valid to feel like you're torn, or you feel like your husband is just making all decisions and you're just like a puppy following him, and she has created such a life for herself in Lagos
Already.
and everything.
And that's where he met. So
Exactly. It's like she has established her life in Lagos.
Mm-hmm.
So for him to just shut that down of that idea of them possibly moving there, that was just wrong for him.
Don't forget that there's a saying that when a door shuts, another door opens up for you.
I don't
So-
understand.
Does that mean that she should throw away
Okay,
the
okay,
relationship?
okay.
not
Wait.
training.
Are you wife or your wife to be that this is the plan you have? You want you guys to move to wherever that your parents are because you want to be close to them, and they refuse to move. And wife is saying that no, there is nowhere I'm, and they refuse to move. And wife is saying that no, there is nowhere I'm going to move. It's not possible because this is my life. I have my life here. Everything is work here. Everything is working for me here. So you don't just expect me to move to a Bini and be there.
Exactly.
So
You're-
what would you do?
What will I do in this situation? It's tough, but I think I'll make sure that my customers and my clients are aware that this is the change I'm about to make. And however,
No, not like you. You're not the wife now. You're the husband.
okay,
Yes.
I don't know, distance. If you want to come over for like honeymoon, I don't know, distance. If you want to come over for like honeymoon, move over to Benin for honeymoon. You stay with me for a couple of days. You can still
So your own
maybe
is
to
that you just want
romance
to
her.
move with. You just want to move so that you stay close to your parents. So with or without the woman, it's still going to happen.
I'm still going to move. I've made that decision before I even told her.
But I feel like it's quite selfish because, like she said, the man's company has a branch there, so it's easy for him to just do his documentation
Put it in a
and
situation
move.
where he
So
doesn't.
I feel
he
he's being
doesn't-
selfish.
He's not being selfish. Imagine the situation of his company doesn't have a branch there.
But the company has a branch. That is the
She made
scenario.
it obvious that his company has a branch there in Benin. But still moving. Imagine he doesn't have a branch, but he made the decision of you're doing a different business. You don't have any idea of where you're going to, but you've made a decision of I want to go and start staying here to start up this business. I don't care that someone moving from Port Harcourt down to Onitsha to start a business. What's giving you that mind, that whole effort that I would move my business from Port Harcourt, that I have lots of people, I have a shop, I have everything standing there, and then I'm moving to Onitsha. Who do I know in Onitsha that would push my business or will keep me going? But I'm just going there and I want to start up my business. I start up my business in Onitsha and I'll keep doing what I'm doing. Nobody will stop me from doing my business as I'm getting my customers. The loyal ones will still come back. If it's something you need to rebuild, I will build it for you. If it's something that I can't rebuild, I'll let you know.
I don't understand. Okay, all right.
But
Okay.
I really do feel like the husband is not taking his wife so much into because everybody will say that okay, if a man should tell you to move, obviously he has planned it.
Just wake up and make
And
decisions
exactly,
irrationally.
they feel like a man. And so I'm thinking from the perspective of the husband, he's telling her just have that faith in me that whatever you think. But I still feel like it's rather.
Do you know if he has connects in his office?
That's the thing. He may have connections that
Better than what she
I
has on
think
her own.
The thing is a lack of that communication.
Okay.
Because if he does have that connection, and like tell her that okay, look, I know that you feel comfortable in Lagos. I know that you have built your network in Lagos. I know that everything you know and we have built has been in Lagos. And maybe you fear that if you leave this Lagos and you go to Benin and then you just be there, frustrated with your life, angry with yourself that okay, now that I was a working woman, I had my career, and now I'm just there. Is there to just cook your food? Is there to wash your clothes? Is there to maybe help with your parents and everything? And then you're going out and you're having that career that you always wanted to have. But me, that what I always wanted to have and what I've actually built, like I was the one that actually had to sacrifice. That kind of
Exactly.
thing.
Exactly.
So that is where the perspective from the wife, she feels like she's the one
she's
sacrificing.
she's being the sacrificial lamb.
Exactly.
Well,
You know
let's-
what he has gone through to just make
I don't
that.
understand. Well, let's listen to you, Ken.
If you are telling a woman to move, it's going to be difficult for them. So I feel
Exactly.
like the both of them are adults and is a new marriage. She said that she has already built something in Lagos
Exactly.
already. So like
And that's where the man met her. Oh.
Yes.
So
So
why
he
did he go
knew.
to Benin to go and look for a woman that is in Benin
That's
so that
the
it would be easy for him? Why is it that men would go for women that they don't like, or should I say, somebody that does not fit into what?
That's
Imagine
how
men.
she is.
Okay, a man would know that he likes slim girls or women who are lanky. Then he will now go and carry a plus size woman and come and start forcing her that
To go to the
you have to
gym.
go like. You knew what you wanted, or maybe sometimes they don't even know what they want. Because you've seen a career woman in Lagos, somebody that you've dated, I want to assume so. You guys have dated for a considerable time, and now you are telling the woman that, oh, it's time for you to live your life. It's time for you to live your life in Lagos because you are married to me. Let's move to Benin and go and be with my parents. But let's hear the rest of your take.
Also, there should be an established discussion whereby the man would be like, okay, let's give it time. Since you already built something here, you can put someone in place of you there. Okay, you can put someone there so that the person can be handling it, and or if you don't even want to start like another business in Benin, it can be like an online business already. So whereby you just have your conversations online with people, and from time to time, since it's a new marriage, I feel like she shouldn't call it off. Because if you call off, I'm not saying this is just a mere argument, but if you cannot handle something like this,
How far are you really
how
go in the
far can you
marriage
really go in the marriage
when
like, this
things
is,
are about to even
this is
come?
just something that the two of you should sit down. It's not something that the man can just decide on his own, because
Have a deep
if the man
discussion.
is deciding this kind of taking this, because this is a huge step in the life of the woman.
Yes.
If you are taking this kind of step in the life of the woman and it's just a one-sided opinion, it would, according to what she said, she doesn't want to be a bitter woman, and you won't want to live with in the same building with a bitter woman, because like sometimes they take it too far. So you just talk it out, make her see your own point of view.
Okay.
And if it's something that, okay, at the end of the day she still doesn't want to move, then I feel like the man should persuade the parents
Well,
to
there's
just
always
stay in
a
Lagos.
middle ground.
So
There's-
what's even the middle ground here?
Okay,
Because
so
okay.
if I was in a situation like that and my wife is talking about I don't want to go to Benin, so maybe we can feel suffocated if we all go there, because we are talking about a man who's, because I know some people will suggest that why not one of the daughters take care of the
Yeah,
parents
the
and
first
everything.
daughter.
Ha.
The first daughter.
That is like their main rule.
That is, like, a lot of people would think about that,
Yeah.
but we have to also think about the perspective of like, what if all his sisters are married and everything, and they these
It
things.
doesn't change the fact
the
that the
decision-
first daughter should still, be part of that whole taking care
I
of the
feel like
parents.
that is such a traditional take on the situation.
Okay.
No,
now-
when you
okay.
want to take care of your parents here, that's the decision you make on your own part.
Exactly.
So he made the decision of, I want to go and live with my parents.
I'm the
Before-
son, I'm the male.
I'm the first
So
one.
what if the woman too says she wants to go and live with her parents, because
That's-
even the parents are aging?
That's maybe that is God telling us that we need to go to our
I
separate
think
ways.
that we are not exploring one part of this here. The parents are being selfish because they have lived their lives.
The parents,
Yes,
the parents are not.
to do.
Yeah.
It's one point of nobility that we all pray to arrive, where we take care of our parents in no matter what condition they may find themselves in. But at some point, some parents need to understand that they need to allow their children, whether biological or in-laws, to live their lives. They have lived their own lives.
But,
I feel it's selfish telling your son that you don't want to move to Lagos because that is where you have been. That is you are used
now
to.
I get your
It's
perspective.
selfish
I get your perspective.
because it's not as if the woman has a problem with being in the same space with her mother-in-law or father-in-law.
Because she already invited herself
Exactly.
to
She's
come to
saying,
Lagos.
come. I've heard to say come. That means the space is big enough to tolerate everybody.
That's
Even though some people do not like living with their in-laws and everything,
She
she's
seems
like, no
comfortable
problem.
with it.
No problem. I'm comfortable. I will sacrifice my space. Let them come.
But what if the parents actually don't have a hand in this and like the guy is just a mommy's boy? He's the only he's
said
the only
mommy's boy.
son.
You
So
didn't just say that.
most of the times all those only sons are like they're always pampered, spoiled. So they just want to be with their parents, just stay with them to feel this kind of
If my wife is not taking care of me, I always run to
all
my
those kind
mom.
of things. I can be able to run back to my
My
mom.
mom.
So it might be that the parents actually don't have a hand in this, and this is just the boy. The man being.
Say proud in
Thank
case of
you.
situation.
Okay.
Well, before me entering into a relationship with the woman you want to marry, yeah, you should have seen some certain things or signs that will tell you this person is not meant for me. He is a no-go area. So what's making you now go back to
But-
your mother's hand to take
He's
care of
not
Someone
going
you?
back
don't mind,
to mother.
though.
He's not going back to mother. Now he's establishing the fact that his parents are aging and he wants to be closer. He wants to start raising family where they would see. Because according to him, his parents don't want to move to Lagos. They want to be with him, but in Benin, not in Lagos, not anywhere else.
Okay.
Because their ancestral home gives them the vibe of originality. That was where they started everything, and in fact, that's their home. So
Okay, sorry to cut you short. That's their home, like you said, the family's house.
Okay.
Now, the best thing he can do for this family now, since his family said they want to be together, best thing they can do is him as a man and as the first son that he is, he can build his own family house there in Benin. Now, the family house he's building now, his parents would move out from their old family house to his own family house. Now they are all together, right? Nobody is separated. This is our family house. Mommy, daddy, you want to stay here, ba? You stay here. We are still in Benin. We are still living in Benin. But I'll be going to handle my work strictly in Lagos.
Ha. So like the match
It's
be
like
moving
it's-
up and
yeah,
down.
it's like the same.
It's not
thing.
moving up and down.
It's
Do you,
basically
you
the
have
same
time to come back. I'm coming back. Okay, I'll create. If there's an emergency, I'll come back. If there's December break, Christmas, you're coming back to celebrate. Village is strictly for like when you move out of the village, you've moved out. You're not coming back for anything again. You can't tell me you're going back to the village after moving out of the village. You're coming back to the village to live in the village again. How do you think your village people will see
See,
you?
you don't understand. This man wants to be with his parents.
Like he wants.
being with your
there to
parents.
be a
The same
part.
He
house
wants to
with
be with them. Like, he
them.
wants to be seeing them every day. Do
You see them.
Anyway, I think at this point, let's lose this knot.
Even the
Let's
girl,
get you
even
involved.
the girl self would feel, should I say, uncomfortable. Living in a family house is not bad. I've lived in one. It's definitely not bad. It's the most enjoyable thing you ever have.
Depends on the family. Depends on the family.
In-laws can be something
Yeah.
else.
You get to learn a lot.
Okay, I think at this point we have to get you involved. 09073530044 or send us a message on WhatsApp 09097054450. What's your take on this one? What would you say? What's your advice to her? Because she's saying she doesn't want to move. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Good afternoon. It's Uzoma calling from Kubwa.
All right, go ahead, please.
To me, what the guy wants to do is not good. I pity that lady. At the initial stage of marriage, you are not started marriage. You want to relocate the lady from Lagos where she's doing business and where her kids are moving to a village in Benin. It's not good. She will just disorganize the lady to start as afresh again. I don't know whether she wants to speak to the digger At the initial, the lady married her, hoping that two of them will stay in Lagos, where she's working, where the guy is also staying. Now he wants to carry her to a village to come and be looking after old women and old man. So to me, it's not what the guy wants to do is not good. At the earlier stage of this marriage, I want to relocate the lady to the village. So what the lady is to me, that was leaving the, although they are not they are not what you wait to be. It's better for you to withdraw from the marriage and say no, I don't want, because of what the guy wants to do. Because there are certain things you will do. You will continue to regret it. Because going to village and leaving your business to be looking after old women and doing all those things, it will make you, I don't know, you won't even remember what you came there for. Purpose of your people in life. Maybe you'll be idle for some years doing looking after old men. But let me take it to the if people, my sisters are married, they first can stay with their sisters. Then for you to locate a married woman to the village to them, be staying there looking after old women and men. And then the woman will not be doing her business again because where the marriage took her to. The thing looks somehow, it's not good. Even if it's her own sister, none of our sisters will agree to go to that village and start looking after their mother. And then you want to use another person's daughter to look at it. If I'm the lady, I will not agree. That is my own situation. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ozoma. All right, he has put it as clear as possible. Well, for some people, they would say that marriage is all about becoming one and making sacrifices. Let's hear you. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. What's your name and where are you calling from?
It's Friday from Madela.
All right, Friday. Good to hear from you. Go ahead.
Yeah, please. The gentleman in the studio, I greet you guys. But first of all, those guys are trying to romance the whole issue.
Say that again.
That you guys are trying to play around it. You're romancing it. You're not saying the truth. Go ahead, Mr. Friday.
The truth is this. This man, why did he come to Lagos? What is he looking for at Lagos?
At all.
Now, we saw a career woman, the woman that is about to put herself on a map for herself, create a career for herself. In fact, I blame the lady at the first. What did this guy told her before she agreed to get married? Maybe they refuse to discuss this aspect at the process of this courtship. It's now that the guy has paid the bride price. The guy now come up with this statement of I want to relocate and go and see my aged mother. How are they surviving? How are the aged mother surviving now, self? Since it's not there. If this lady is going to be his father, is going to be an housemate to them. Because see, this guy now, one of your colleagues there was saying that maybe he wants to plan something for her. What is he planning? That relocating to what? He's planning for her to go and serve her aged mother while he is working. Let's look at it the other way around. What of if this guy did not have the work did not have a branch in Benin? Will he have decided to go and take care of the aged mother with empty hands? This guy is just selfish and he wants to punish this lady for no reason. My dear, see, it's earlier this lady say, I am not more interested now than to go and say because of my child, because of this. Now that it's fresh, they call it off now. Let me see that the whole thing has been clear. Which one is my aged mother? This guy has an ulterior motive apart from this one. Yeah, a woman that is building a career for herself, instead to support her and to inspire her, you are taking her from me. Somebody was saying, a living for that Onisha. You are a single man. He is not a married man. This woman is planning a career for herself. And all her career is building around Lagos. And you are taking her to Benin to go and do what? If it's your sister, will you advise her?
No.
Okay.
Please.
All right.
I love my sister.
Mr. Friday, thank you so much. Now, Mr. Friday has put up that conscience box, and everyone is like, no. Putting yourself in the woman's shoes now, the picture is becoming clearer. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, my dear sister.
Yes,
How
good
are you? How are you doing?
very well. How are you doing today?
This is Ochoa calling from Airport.
All right, good to hear from you, man. Go ahead.
My dear sister, don't go.
Mm.
Don't follow that your husband. Don't follow him. Don't follow him. Don't go.
This plan work.
When was you married again, and then you said you want to look that bit there, you want to go back to your place because of your aged mother. Look for somebody that will take care of your mother. Because once she go back to that place now, she will turn to their house help, and then all eyes will be on her. And then they will be telling her, you are eating, then they will be looking at your soup or your food that you are eating. They say the meat is too much, the fish is too much. In fact, they will be complaining. Don't even try to follow your husband. If you want to go, let only him go.
Ha.
You should go and take care of his mother and his father. Don't even try to follow him. He wants to turn you to another thing. Don't even follow him.
Okay.
I don't know why some men are like that.
Thank you, Chaya.
men are
Well,
just
I
catching
think
strays.
at this point, let's go pay some bills. When we come back, we'll continue having this conversation with you. Remember, you can also send us a message on WhatsApp on 09097054450, or you can call us on 09073530044. Keep listening to Eagles from Abuja, your radio experience you can count on.
Radio is an experience. Eagles FM 102.3 Abuja.
Abuja! Something big is coming to the capital. Yankee Entertainment presents Joe Boy live in Abuja. Come vibe to live performance by Joe Boy. Joe Boy is coming with some friends. Date Friday, 25th July 2025. Venue Transcorp Hilton, Abuja. Time red carpet 5 p.m. Main event 6 p.m. Get your tickets now. Early bird regular 15,000 naira. Early bird VIP 30,000 naira. Regular 25,000 naira. VIP 45,000 naira. Tables gold 2 million naira. Platinum 4 million naira. Get your tickets now on www.apitix.com. Call 0702 536 4691. Follow at Malam Yankee for updates. Joe Boy live in Abuja, supported by Hennessy, Z Cotton, Kairos Hoff Energy, Power Horse, Transcorp Hilton, Tokyo Nightlife, and Eagles FM.
I can tell he's been lying and pretending that he's faithful and he loves you.
Hanging out with friends is such a hobby, but chilling with your girlfriends? Such a bolster. We talk about love, family, relationship, the shady, hilarious, fun, juicy, messy gossip in town, and the gentlemen on that table. Girlfriend.
Radio is an experience. Eagles FM 102.3 Abuja.
All right, thank you for staying connected to Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, your radio experience you can count on. And today on the show, we just want to find out from you, as this woman is in distress. I mean, she's saying that her husband or her newly wedded husband wants them to relocate and live with his parents in Benin. Like she has always lived her life in Lagos, where she's a businesswoman, and from the story, that is even where her and her husband met. But right now, the man is trying to change everything. But let's find out from you. Do you think the woman is selfish for not listening to her husband, or you think the husband is being selfish, or the parents are being selfish, as I think? Yes, let's hear from you. Even though the men we're having a conversation off cam or off mic, that what if the location was not Benin and it was maybe US, Chicago, or Canada? We should still say no, my business.
My business is very important.
She's building something
I'm
important.
building something my network.
But seriously, let's look at it. You cannot compare. All due respect to my Benin people, I respect you people, and please disclaimer: Benin is not a village. So I don't know how. The first thing that comes to mind is, I know you cannot compare the commercial viability of Benin and Lagos or even Abuja, but Benin is not a village. It's not. However, the same way you cannot compare the viability of Lagos with New York, and when it has to do with trade and all of that, because of course New York is more advanced. New York in US is more advanced, and then let's even Toronto and all of that, you cannot compare. Plus infrastructure and everything, the life that you will get there will be on 100% than what you will get in Lagos. Yes, no shades, no shades. I'm a proud Nigerian.
Please just say no. That shade, no shade. Please,
So,
important.
but let's look at it. You cannot compare moving to Ebony to moving to US. I don't think it's the same thing. The lady might have her points, and I'm not even trying to speak for her, right? But the situations are different. It's just like you comparing oranges and apples. It's not the same.
Or what if the man and the woman actually met in the US? Would the parents, if you are saying that they are selfish,
At
would
all.
they call them back to Nigeria just because they are aging?
That's another angle. So that's why I feel like the parents are being selfish. Because for me, for my own calculations, the woman is not problematic. She has already accepted her in-laws. She has accepted her father and mother-in-law. That, see, daddy and mommy can come and live with us. Wherever we go, they can come live with us. But you saying I should just move my life to Benin, leave everything behind, and just go start all over. Because you are starting all over. Your contacts in Lagos, no matter how digitization has made everything easy, way billing and everything, it's still not going to be as simple as still living within that same vicinity and doing your business. So she has to still, especially for a small business, I don't know the nature of our business, but for someone I'm assuming is still trying to put one or two together. You are not established yet as Amazon and other big companies
so
that can
where you
ship.
can leave it to somebody to run for
to
you.
ship anywhere in the world. How big is our business? So I think that it's incomparable. The situations are just not comparable.
And it seems like she's not really uncomfortable with taking care of the parents. So it has to be something more than just.
And that is where I would say that the parents are being selfish. Because the fact that they want their son to be close, but they are giving conditions.
Sure.
It's like they don't value the son's life. They have lived their life. That is just a sad reality.
So live your life for me also again.
It doesn't make any sense. I think the dream of any parent is to see that their child soar. You can go to wherever, and if there is anything come, and that is why you see that even when people relocate out of this country, they have the opportunity. They come back and take their parents with them. So I'm really not understanding this vibe from his parents that, okay, he must come and live with them, or if not, he's not a true son of. For me, it doesn't make any sense.
Maybe let me assume that they want him to stay for a few years.
Nah, so
sometimes a few years is not a few years, because a few years is going to disrupt so much. A few years she will start building there, then tomorrow again she will move. Is there provision for her business in Lagos? Is there someone to sustain it in Lagos while she's doing another branch here in Benin? If that is the case, how buoyant are they? Like, these are some of the things, because for me, I think that guy and his parents are just selfish. They are being selfish.
Exactly.
They are being selfish.
The thing about even if he knew his parents were aging. We all know our parents are aging. So if he really wanted that situation, he should have had that discussion from the get-go, which still points back to
True,
what
because
you
I
were
think what
saying.
she said is that he only had that discussion in April after the wedding the traditional marriage was in January. So it seems like he knows what he's doing.
It's not even up to a year said already.
Everything.
There's something up there.
So maybe he's like, okay, now that he's gotten married to her traditionally, she's already his wife, and there is no turning back for her.
So she must fulfill the
she's
traditional
exactly. So
marriage
he's like,
role.
I've gotten this girl, so regardless, she will have to pay attention. She will have to listen to me.
Ajay, baby girl, just give back the bride price and
Pack your load at
It's not that simple. For me, I feel like if she can convince his parents to see reasons, I think that way it might work. Because the parents are the ones who have the key to. Because at this point, like someone hinted earlier, that he might just be a mommy's boy. Because I don't understand. Why is he making? I'm not trying to sound selfish or try to sound inconsiderate of the sacrifices our parents make. We see those sacrifices, but like I said, every parent that knows what it is like to allow their child to soar or flourish, they will allow that child. They will allow the child to fly, regardless of how high. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon. Sorry, this Friday calling back. I want to
Okay.
call.
All right. Go ahead.
Please do not bring the parent into it. From the statement, the parent never asked him to come home. He said he wants to go and take care of them.
No, there is a part that said that. Yes, there is a part that said that. Let me look at the message
That he
again.
told the parent to come to Lagos and they said they cannot.
Yeah, I think that was mentioned. Yes, she said so. That she suggested. I'm trying to look for the exact message where she said that. Okay, right. Let me read the way she said it. She said, when I suggested that maybe his parents could come stay with us in Lagos, he shut it down completely, saying that Benin is their home and that they won't feel comfortable anywhere else.
Yes. From the whole statement, I've never heard when the parent demand him to come home at their age and they cannot do anything for themselves. Now, another thing is you people comparing Benin to and moving to outside. Thank you for correcting that notion that going to Benin and going outside the country. There are two different things entirely. Even you that you are presenting now, if you get a visa now, you come to church and do Thanksgiving that you have gotten it last.
Hey.
So there's not compare. So we should not compare. It's wrong. Let people that are listening get to know it. Because people are listening to learn from all these conversations.
You are right. Mr. Friday, it's like you are seeing vision, though. I'll soon get my visa. Amen.
Amen. Come and carry on the bus as you're going.
Well, 09073530044 is the number to connect with us here. Let's hear you. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. How are you doing today?
Yeah, I know. This is Engineer Philip from Day.
All right, engineer. Go ahead.
Based on what is on ground, seriously, the man is to be blamed, not the woman. Because if he has sit down with her, discussed together that this is what will happen when we get married, they could have tackled that one before the marriage or before anything, before they move further. There is nothing that that woman can able to do. Anything, any reaction from her, let him just take it like that. Because like me now, I'm in Abuja, then my wife too, she's here in Abuja with me. Before she finished her school, she said, so if I told her this is where I want to stay based on my business, what about how we discuss it? And when I got a job for her in Abuja, we stayed together. I can able to go outside work, come back. My parents in the village, if they want to come to my side, they come. They should come. If they told me they are not coming, fine. They may come and spend some months here, then go back. There is no big deal on that. If that man is true to himself, he's supposed to say, okay, let him see how they can be going to vacation and take care of if there is anything, let him make sure that, yes, he have time for them anytime they are in need of him in the village. But to relocate back to that village is not called for. It's not something that you're supposed to even think of it. If they have already decided from the beginning, fine. And they have already settled that. But just of a sudden, just come up with that idea, to me, is not good.
Okay, thank you so much, engineer. I really wish we could go on and on, but our time is fast spent, and this is where we get to wrap it up here on the call segment. But let's hear from you guys as you wrap up your thoughts. Let's start from you, Ken.
Okay. I feel like everybody is only on the man. Saying the man is a bad man. He has an ulterior motive. It's not like I'm not on the woman's side.
Okay.
But at least there should be some kind of controversies that, what the woman did is not good. She should be submissive to the man, because that makes it more lively. But
so it's like you want gang,
yeah,
like goes. I feel like the woman is not a bad woman, and I think just say it the way it is. There is no need calling a woman insubmissive when she's submissive. She's clearly submissive, but submissiveness shouldn't come
at a price.
No, I shouldn't come. There is something called disingenuous form of submission. You just want the person to be submissive because the Bible has said submission is submission.
Okay.
But let's not forget that even Christ has said that you to love your wife as Christ has loved the church. So if Christ was in this position, is that what Christ would do? Ask yourself, will Christ say give up? Even Christ likes productivity. Well, that is why when he saw the fig tree that was not producing, he cursed it. So the man is trying to be unreasonable. You are trying to make him look like, okay, she's not being submissive, and that is why there's problem. She's a submissive wife.
She's submissive. She is. Yeah, but in all and all, this is they're adults, as I've said before.
Yeah.
They should be able to sit down and sort out their differences. If not, in the long run, they can. Let me just give them. If they're able to solve this like adults, give them 5-10 years. They're already gotten a divorce. So, they should be able to come together and solve that problem amicably and see each other's point of view. Thank you.
Let's hear from you.
Left for me, if you tell me to move from where I've established something to another place, my answer is no, I won't. I can't. I would not even think of it.
You refuse to relocate
at all.
Hell.
I will stand my ground with my full chest because, imagine I've risked millions on trying to build my brand, my name, and then just for one person to just come into my life and then tell me relocate to here. What's your plan? What do you have in stock for me if I move? Secondly, this is something I've built with my whole sweat and blood just to look at it come to life. And then I'm being told move to this place. It's not possible because nobody would want to leave something that they started successfully and then move to another place just to start it all over again. I don't think.
Let's hear from you.
Okay, for me, it's more like after this position, like a solution of that aspect. Now, the fact that he's not communicating so effectively, that is what I'm having a problem with. If he feels so strongly about why they cannot, his reasons for them moving to Benin, he should communicate it properly and see whether there's a middle ground or any alternative way of going about it. And if not, then they should seek professional help.
Okay.
There's always power in therapy. There's always power in talking it out. Because, as much as people are telling her to just leave the marriage and all things like that, I feel like a professional standpoint of view can help the marriage well.
All right. Well, I would just say that sacrifices are very important in marriage, but sometimes they should not just be made because it's love. Love is not always enough. Use your head when you're making sacrifices as that. Thank you very much. We hope to reconnect with you on Friday for another fresh episode of The Girlfriend Show. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Ciao.